Welcome back.
Well, that was fun. It just kicked me out.
That's right. We kept the stream going while you were gone.
Well, no, even OBS disconnected.
I
I'm
was
just
saying,
like,
I don't think it works that way for him, but
yeah, I
know,
wish.
I
I wish,
know.
man.
I was just being silly.
I wish. Oh, yeah, because that was the notification I got first was OBS disconnected. I was like, what? What's going on? Then I get kicked out of Minecraft. I'm like, okay, about that.
There we go. This should work now.
Is it still live? Are we still? I don't know the answer to this question.
I can
see,
see us
you're not moving.
not moving. No,
I am
we're
guessing.
just staring at the blocks with a shovel in hand.
Oh, okay, then I am. That is right. We.
Right, I was saying because I could see that
Oh, there you
the
go.
voice
Yep,
boxes turning on and off.
Okay. Something's responding. That's bizarre. Y'all make fun of Australian internet. Just remember, you could have American internet.
Oh, it doesn't compare to Australian internet. Seriously.
Doesn't. But you were the fools that had WiMAX first and decided to get rid of it. Just saying. Foolish Australians.
Educate me. What's WiMAX?
Back in the 2000s, someone came up with a new wireless connectivity thing that was called WiMAX, and it covered 5 kilometer radius. I want to say at least. I might be underestimating that. Worked on 802.11, so the standard wireless signal like that comes in every single laptop. So you had to get no extra stuff. It worked. But some people, and it premiered out there for you guys because apparently it was invented really to get internet to the interior of Australia and other places, but that's where they wanted to demo it. And they started putting up the WiMAX towers, and oh, we're getting headaches. Oh, it's so terrible. Oh, it's such a horrible thing. You need to stop it.
Oh, so the typical stuff that we get.
Yeah.
Because that's so true.
It's absolutely
People be crazy.
untrue. And that killed that entire experiment. Because it was an experiment. Because they wanted to try it out. And
Yeah, probably the same incredibly intelligent people when a few years back a certain political party in Australia won government, and they decided to cancel the previous government's plan of giving us fibre optic connection to the properties because they thought that we didn't need fast internet for education or business or what have you, and that we could keep using the old copper wiring that we have to this day. And if the other party had won, we would have had fibre optic to the footpath, to your property.
Yep.
FTTP, fibre optic to the premise, wherever it is, yeah.
Well, Cho just got that now, so you just got to go to his house, so.
Yeah. I'm moving in, Troj.
Yeah, we're in the middle of that as well. Not we're putting it in. We have the party that's backing that initiative, which is very, very, very good. And it's been a huge nationwide thing. Like we were part of that trip the part of the trip that I went to Cheyenne Mountain on. I actually stopped and chatted with some people because I'm a nerd and it's fine. But there were some guys.
We hadn't noticed.
Yeah, there were some guys running fiber, and I was just like, "So is that?" And I was like, "Is that fiber?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Is that from the initiatives?" They're like, "Oh yeah, you probably have seen them all over the place." I'm like, "Actually, not really, but I'm super glad you guys are doing that." Because at the time I was working for a rural school district. And that was our biggest problem with the pandemic, was getting people internet to the point where we actually partnered with a cell phone company, and they gave us wireless hotspots. And by gave, I mean they provided the equipment for the wireless hotspots. We had to pay for the service. Yeah. That's a fun bill. I forget how much a month it was. But at the at the time, that was also subsidized by the government because of the pandemic. So we got that subsidized, but still, we need the fiber. We need the what we need over here. More political stuff. God, this whole stream has turned political. I'm very sorry, guys. What we need over here is we need to overturn our Federal Communications Commission's ruling that internet is not a utility, and that would actually free up money and resources and bring back net neutrality.
Utilities shouldn't be utilities.
Utilities shouldn't be utilities.
No.
Why?
Everything should be equal.
Yeah, go for it.
Mhm,
Go
mhm.
for it. Please, let's have that debate that I hope no one ever has. God. That's what happens when you appoint a CEO of a cell phone provider as the FCC chairman. You get stupid rules that benefit the cell phone providers. Welcome in, Enzyme. He's not on chat yet, but it's all good. But yeah,
So I built my bridge, and then I took down my little mini bridge,
yeah.
and I forgot to totally do the bottom design of the bridge.
GG.
I was like, oh, I gotta redo my little scaffolding issue again.
Good job.
Well, it looked. I really didn't realize it looked weird until I got there. Like I zoomed out and I was like, oh, it looks funny on the bottom.
So you working on your secret project over there, Master's World?
No, I'm sort of, what's the word? I'm preparing to be building.
Okay, gathering resources, getting things into place. Sure.
And making a beacon from a completely eventless what's the word, adventure of getting wither skulls. Yeah.
Hey, it was
Getting-
actually. I'm
not
impressed
skulls,
at how eventless that was.
Stars. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. I mean,
We did good.
it was completely boring and no laughs were had whatsoever.
Oh, there were no zero laughs. It was completely serious. No, we don't laugh. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I it's not like I laughed harder than I had in years. I didn't have tears streaming down my face at all. No, what are you talking about?
I just enjoyed how much he made fun of you for his laugh, and he saw it himself and did the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you know when I'm really like having a full-on belly laugh, like when I start to laugh like that, that's when, yeah.
Oh, hey guys, I just
That's
went
when
live, just so you know.
Hey, good job.
That's when I've completely lost control and I'm just like losing it. Yeah.
That was good. I appreciate the pictures that were shared. And cannot be shared anywhere on our Discord.
That's why I was just very careful, like, because I didn't know whether he was capturing the instance of Minecraft or whether he was capturing just a full screen. And I thought, if he just opens that up and it's on
yeah.
his stream,
Yup.
so
Yup.
you cannot open this on stream.
Yup.
Make sure.
Yeah, about
Like
that.
you could not plan that. I mean, to
No.
do that, you know, like in game, it would take you hours to plan that out to make sure you got it exactly like that. And I don't think it would have ever formed perfectly. It was just because,
Yeah.
you know, I'd earlier that day just installed the mod, so I had a completely black map, and then moved around a bit where I was, and then you're like, oh, here's the waypoint. So I flew straight to that point, and then you know, we walked down the stairs, and that gave it another little bit of a bit at the other end of it, you know, and it just, yeah, that picture was just.
Yup.
Yeah, it was to scale too. Just saying.
And for those of you playing the home game and wondering what we're talking about, we can't share pictures. It's
We
not
can't show
happening.
you.
It's not happening. It cannot
You-
happen.
Yeah, no, not now, not ever.
If you ask politely, we will send you pictures privately in Discord. Maybe.
No, like Troj, like everyone in that chat pretty much saw it, but because because he'd sent it to them all individually,
Yes.
they all saw it.
Yes. We saw it individually. It was not a. Because that would have been bad to send on Discord. That's not happening.
No. So I was very particular when I said,
Yeah.
I'll send it to you, but you've just got to be really careful here.
Yeah. But no,
Those are the days.
I mean, in general though, I was impressed with how. I mean, I popped a significant amount of totems, but no one died. I was kind of hoping
No.
End would have died, but Oh, hi End, how you doing?
Yeah, I didn't die. Why would I die?
Speak of the
Who
devil.
do you think I am? Mika? I don't walk around with a hat saying "kill me."
or fly into walls on stream and
Ooh.
Oh, that's not me. I don't do that. There's the little muppet. Yesterday you deserved this. Where's my loaf of bread?
ow.
Ow.
That's not bread. Bread doesn't leave you on fire.
On my screen, it's bread.
Right.
I've got conflicting reports as to what's bread and what's not, and I'm really confused. You're not in America. Bread is obvious.
Well, clearly,
I've got a resource
when
pack
you're
that
s-
turned a wooden sword into bread. And I
when
named it
you're
loaf of
struck
bread.
when you're struck by bread, you don't catch on fire. I'm just saying.
Depends how hot is your toaster.
Well, see, then it's not bread. It's toast.
What is toast?
Wonder how Toast's doing, speaking of.
It's bread 2.0.
It's a small bunny that was added to Minecraft.
Oh, okay. So what your hypothesis is that bread and toast is basically caterpillar and butterfly.
Squared.
Okay.
So you put the caterpillar into the toaster, which is this chrysalis, and then you wait for the time, and it comes out as toast, also known as the butterfly.
I followed.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Oh god, so much.
So you're trying to say that toast and bread are two different things, even though from its original point, it still is bread.
Well, yeah, it is.
It's not like a caterpillar and a butterfly where they're two different creatures.
But
It's
they
toast
have the
formerly
same
known as bread.
DNA.
Have you guys looked into
Hey, logic.
into butterflies and when they go into their chrysalis and how disturbing that is actually?
Yes, they turn to goo.
Yeah, they go to goo.
Yes.
They go to
I remember that
complete
from
goo.
high school.
But the crazy part is they go to complete goo, but they still remember their life before. It's
sentient goo.
crazy. It's just crazy.
You don't think they were sentient, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, they are sentient, but just freaking
Right.
crazy.
And it's the concept of being still in goo form and still having all that.
Yeah.
Wait, is mine on? Oh wait, no, that's not mine. That's a
6
creeper.
more iron blocks.
Because they did like stimulus experiments on them where they essentially torture a butterfly or torture a caterpillar, which is yeah.
Oh, good.
What school did you go to when they did
This
torturing as an experiment?
was
No, this is our government.
yeah this yeah.
Okay, what
no-
country?
I mean-
Wait, I know what country.
Yeah.
Enzyme. Enzyme. They're American, don't forget.
Yeah.
Fine,
I'm
just-
You're
just surprise
swelling
you.
Eve.
not finishing that sentence because I almost said something really terrible about my government. Just saying. But no, they gave it basically electroshock, and it's paired it with a stimulus like Pavlov did with his dogs, and when it came out of the
Ow. Ow.
I saw it. Put him back.
when they came out of the chrysalis form, it remembered the stimulus. So like it responded like it was being hurt to the tone or whatever they gave it. It's so interesting, and it's like it turns to goo, literal goo.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yay! I've got enough
you
box
pick
for
up
my
my box?
beacon. No,
You put it in your ender chest.
no, I didn't. Wait.
Still on you. Then.
Oh no, I did. There you go. Sorry, I did pick it up. It must have like gone in my inventory just as I flew off.
Typical spell.
I'm making a beacon over here, and
Just as he stood there
no.
for 5 extra minutes.
Boing boing boing.
No, this can't be true. How do we all have green bars? No. That
Well, I mean, I don't know how I've got a
That'd
green
be
bar
silly.
because it died on me, but you know,
I don't know how Kikus has more
Yeah.
green bars than me.
this is.
because I got my internet upped, man.
oh, naturally.
That's true. You did. That's right. You have faster internet than I do now.
Notice
I
that
saw
the
300.
three Aussies have all have like half the 3 bars, like so you know.
Right? It's more than
Yeah,
normal.
that's what I was
Fast.
wondering. How is it green?
Yeah,
Well,
right.
we should be like yellow, borderline, orangey, red.
Right, you got at least one
that's
bar more than you
better.
should.
Instamine, yes.
I know that's what
Right,
I'm
that's
enjoying
mine.
over here.
Doesn't look that fast.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Oh, it's
I ran-
certainly a
I
lot
ran
faster
the
than it was
bridge.
before.
I'm almost done
Give me
with
time
this
to pick up all
area.
my blocks.
I'm almost done with the
Good, 'cause
ceiling.
your area is stupid.
Why is my area stupid?
Too many holes.
Oh, I need to hurry up and get off here. Actually, I need to. Once I do this, I need to go and buy tickets
Ooh,
to Supernova.
Oh,
no idea what that is.
that reminds me.
Ah, Supernova.
It's Comic-Con for Australia, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I can go get 2 Boba Fett helmets signed by Tamura Morrison.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Aren't you a bit small to be a stormtrooper?
He's no stormtrooper. He's a clone.
I mean, I was gonna say, to be fair, he's the normal size.
It's the original package.
I'm a bit cut though.
Hmm.
Oh, it was originally going to be Katie Sackhoff,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
but she cancelled.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad.
So
Yeah.
thought you missed your future myth as well there?
No, actually, no. But I am going with somebody who was basically saying, was like, I'm going to go meet my future wife.
Oh, was that Troge?
No. No, we still didn't know what a married trade. I'm kidding.
I don't know, man. He's the only one that's got proof that he's at least something has happened in that department. So
What, an 8-month-old baby doesn't prove anything?
well, there's that. Fair. I'm just saying.
And there's the couple of answers I just gave out: adopted and foster care children. So
If you
Yeah, but this kid looks exactly like me, so,
and I'll say, and if you've seen
Oh,
pictures
poor
of
kid.
Troj and his kids, they look
Hey.
related.
I mean, science can do weird things. Maybe cloning, mini 2.0s. No, it's actually true.
From the other room where my girlfriend is working, she just calls out, "He's got my blonde hair."
Oh, so just the blonde hair of the mum. Yeah, with something sounds fishy. Would it just take one color of the parent to
But he's also got my blue eyes.
There you go.
Oh,
Blonde
funny
hair,
story!
blue
I'm
eyes.
going to tell you a funny story.
I wasn't going with that joke, Enzyme. I wasn't doing it. It was there, but I wasn't doing it.
Can I take over stream for 2 seconds?
Absolutely. Have at it.
So we're Aussie Rules fans in my household, and we have family tipping comp. And we basically decided that what we would do this year, because normally everyone sort of just does their tips and blah blah blah, and we decided this year what we do with since we got the baby, we've got like these little flashcards with the team names on them, and so he like whichever card he grabs first, that's the team he picks, and so he's in the tipping comp. We call that tipping comp, "Are you smarter than a baby?" Now,
So you're losing.
here's where it gets funny. So, in the tipping comp nationwide, there is 304,000 Australians who have, like a profile in this tipping comp. And there's only like about 6 of us in our family that are in the tipping comp. However, he is leading a tipping comp, and in the country is ranked out of 304,000. He is ranked. I think last look it was like 217 or something or other. Oh, sorry. Oh, I've been corrected. After this week's tips, he is now at 134 of 304,000 people in the country.
Interesting. Oh, she's just
So it would appear 303,000 plus people are not smarter than a baby.
And where do you place in that?
I'm actually coming second in that tipping comp,
Oh.
but still I'm behind a baby. So
It's the
yeah,
chosen one.
and
We must be careful.
it's different from last year when we called it bragging rights.
nice.
So there are no. Sorry, to mute my cough then. So there are no bragging rights because no one is smarter than a baby.
That's awesome.
It was just going to be a funny thing, Oh, look, here we're all smarter than an 8-month-old at least, but we're now like 5 rounds into the season, and none of us are. I mean, like part of that obviously is because he's been tipping some roughies that have gotten up. But it's just kind of funny that yeah, none of us are.
So then the
Able to pick better than that baby.
the ignorant American's gonna ask questions like, so this is this like sports teams that are being pulled from a hat, basically, or
Yeah, Australian rules
Tipping
football.
like
okay,
betting.
okay, yeah. So then the other half of me is going, you got money on this kid, because you might wanna.
Oh, yeah. No, you see, okay, now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Because of all this, he's
Yeah.
now been nicknamed in the family the Prophet.
Oh, sure.
Beautiful.
And
Love it.
and then this semi pseudo cult is starting to arise, and the agreement is no, if we start betting on his tips, it's going to ruin the Prophet's tipping or something. It would be
True.
sacrilegious.
It's all in good fun now, but then once the money gets involved, then people get hurt.
Yeah. But the Prophet was wrong. Damn it.
Thomas, I know. And then all of these amazing people decided to jump online and chat with me and hang out, and I decided to stay online because I love talking with them. And for some reason, I get Australians on my stream and no Americans, so welcome in. Our gambling betting culture is definitely
Well, to be
something.
fair, does he need any other audience apart from Australia?
True.
I mean, if you want quality viewers,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Did
If you want quality
did
viewers.
I question the quality in this stream? I did not. Not even a little. I mean,
Like-
when N joined, I was a little skeptical, but I mean, the rest of you guys are good.
Exactly. Where's my loaf of bread?
he's coming for you.
Go for it.
I'm gonna be the next Naku. Instead of with a fish, it's gonna be a loaf of bread.
I was
Hey.
gonna say it's still less threatening than a fish.
Oh yeah, her iron sword is ridiculous. Oh my good grief. And it hurts.
Now this is gonna be called my yeasty blade.
Oh, there you go.
Oh God.
Just don't get any infections.
I love
Alright,
it, but I'll
that's
leave
all
it
I'm
alone.
Does that bread give infections?
saying.
Yeah.
We all went there. Alright, let's just go with it. Enzyme is spicy. Yes. We usually are. It's all good. All in good fun, though.
I can handle spice.
Let's see. Now that I'm like this close to being done, it's like Doylan that other day when we did the original dig out, and I'm like, oh, there's just a couple more rows now, Doylan. You're like, son of a.
I know we're both like,
Who's
we're
that
tired,
peasant?
we're to bed. We're almost done. Oh.
Yeah, we're both like beats. It's like 10:30 at night, and we're just like, I looked over and went, but there's like 7 more rows, and we're like both like, dang it, there's only 7 more rows. But in theory, I'm only partially done, so. Yeah, you said 45 minutes ago you're heading out. I know I did. And then even my stream cut out and I still stayed back online. I know.
Yeah, it was a
And
time.
And then Swirl logged on, and he's like, nah, I'm not going anywhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
10 more hours. Let's go.
I mean, Swirl logged on, and then I'm like, well, we're all telling awesome stories, and I'm like, well, let's just leave the stream going, because I was gonna be like, well, I'll just dump stream and keep going, but
Awesome stories.
now we got
Hey,
like
hey, hey.
Long-winded ones that take forever to get to the, conclusion. Yeah,
absolutely,
Sure,
absolutely,
talk.
It needed background perspective.
absolutely.
You see, some people just have more attention span than others. And
You can blame TikTok.
Yeah, yes, exactly. That is a true story right there.
No. TikTok isn't the reason why I have a short attention span. I actually have a pretty quite long one, but I'm like diagnosed with impatience because my ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, wrap it up. You're not going as fast. That's why I talk quite fast when I do, and that's without caffeine.
Doylan, did you know
I've
they
had
got rid of
speech
ADD,
therapy
by the way?
lessons.
Yes.
Let's just slow down.
It's ADHD again. I'm like, son of a B. Guess I've got ADHD.
We all do. I mean, and that's not even making fun of it. We all basically do.
Yeah,
We all
Like,
have-
I'm
I've been
diagnosed.
Everyone's
doing
like on the
res- doing research on ADHD and autism, and I'm like, yeah, it's way more prevalent than people think.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well, autism is a
yes,
spectrum, which
and
doesn't
no.
help.
Like, I would say, like, undiagnosed ones. Sure, a lot of people might have that, but diagnosed ones, not everyone has diagnosed.
I'm
No,
diagnosed.
no.
ooh, Ghost Block, be right
I'm
back.
diagnosed with my disorders.
I'm more than
Did you
likely
just say got to
could be
drain his
diagnosed.
block?
I don't. He said he'll be right back. That's all I cared about.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
all
all
I
right.
heard was something about my block.
I don't know.
Got to drop off blocks or drain my block. What?
I don't know. Whatever. It's all good. He's probably got to go. Got to go get those tickets, man. But yeah, I was talking with my wife, and she's like, "Yeah, I found out from the school psychologist that ADD is no longer. It's a subset of ADHD." I'm like,
Yeah, like
It was no,
Asperger's
it
and
was no longer a
autism,
proper
they're within,
diagnosis, so it got shelved.
"Yep."
Yeah.
Because people, well, and
It
even
goes into ADHD.
well, and
It's
even
not actually a.
even back in
Oh.
my day when I was diagnosed, people didn't believe it was a thing anway. They literally
Right.
Pepper carrots. They're good.
they only believed in ADHD and they didn't believe ADD was a thing. So just
And I mean, that's how the medical fields and psychological fields will work constantly.
yep.
It's like with my kid and her diabetes, the
Mhm.
reasoning for her diabetes, but even when she was diagnosed with it, was already considered an old diagnosis that shouldn't have been used.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Turned out after we changed doctors, they're like, yeah, that's an antiquated version. We don't use that anymore. I'm like, oh, good to know.
Whatever.
It's just because it was too vague to properly
Mhm.
explain. It was too broad spectrum, so they had better names.
Oh, okay, fair. Nah, I'm just figuring that people just still didn't believe that the
People still
the
don't believe
ADD
that.
without the hyperactivity didn't exist. I'm like, I am not a hyper person. I'm sorry, I am not.
No.
But you
No,
described
they've shown it that the hyperactivity can be represented in different ways that don't seem hyperactive.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
more
There's
of the
a-
hyperactivity of the
Exactly.
brain than it is of the
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
physical
term.
body.
Yeah, there's a term that they call ADD now. It's like ADHD with something, and it's like okay, fine.
But the thing apparently what doctors have been saying that might be getting changed to is DAVE or something like that instead of ADHD.
Dave? Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah.
Inattentive, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it, Starlight. If you can't tell, look at all the projects I have started around Inner Realms, and you can tell that I have definitely got...
Oh yeah, just thought for your because you're not really seem to be getting sales for your totems. Have you thought about doing resource packs to go with their totems
Okay,
so people can have mini dems on their
no,
their
I'm not
carrying on
making
them?
resource packs, because I am not an artsy
Oh
type
god, that's so
person.
much work.
It's not that much work, actually. And
Not
yeah,
that much
Too much
work
work.
actually.
it's really not.
Much work.
But
Yeah,
I
it's really
am
not.
not an
It's quite
artsy
easy.
person. I will not be doing that. I already have to keep track of data packs. I don't